Have you ever faced a player in Clash Royale that played suspiciously? Well, I sure have, and today I'm going to be discussing these suspicious activities and why they've led me to believe that I'm playing against bots. So let's get into it. And just for some context, I'm at around 6,500 trophies in Arena 18. I'm currently at level 28. My King Tower is level 10, and I'm saying this because this is the only area that I've ever seen bots. I've never seen bots in the lower arena, so yeah. But anyways, let's get into it. So I'm just going to go over a few matches here, and I'm going to point out some key signs that you're going up against a bot. Alright, so this is sign number 1 that you're going up against a bot. Every bot I face is level 12. They're not in a clan, and their names are just completely random. Alright, now let's see some of this suspicious activity here. So as you can see, my boy Sama pits a knight and a log in the back. He doesn't log the tower, he pits it right behind his king tower. And for some reason, their reaction time is always awful on defense. As you can see, my hog rider and skeleton's already on the tower, and he drops the royal delivery about 3 years late. And here's another example of their late reaction time. I send the hog rider right at the bridge. He had plenty of elixir, but he still just completely fumbled. And here we are with another example. Eternal Hanzo, as you can see, level 12, no clan, completely random name. Let's see if this guy's reaction time is better. I drop a hog rider right at the bridge. He pits an ice spear and a knight on my knight. And let's see if he gets the Tesla down on time, and nope, he doesn't. He waits until the hog rider is already on the tower to pit down the Tesla. And as you can see, I end up losing that battle because these bots are cracked. But that's besides the point. As you can see, they had a very similar deck. That's not a common occurrence in this video, but I just wanted to point that out right here in the beginning. But anyway, let's get into some more suspicious activity. So here we have Mystic Ray, level 12, no clan, and bots tend to spam cards at the bridge quite a lot. So as you can see right in the beginning, Ice Spirit Musketeer, and he drops the knight behind the musketeer, you know, like any normal person. And following up on that, I send a push with a hog rider in front of the knight, and of course his reaction time is delayed. And later on in the game, I send in a hog rider with the fireball to catch the musketeer and the cannon, but of course it's a bot, so it doesn't work. Moving on into my next case, we have Inferno Victor, level 12, no clan. And here I am sending in an insane push. I have the skeletons and the ice spirit so they can tank the dagger duchess. And he has plenty of elixir, but he waits until the hog rider is already at the tower to pit down the Tesla. Nice. And swiftly moving forward here, I have another subject here, level 12, no clan, Arch Eyeballed. Let's see if this guy's any better. So as you can see, I have a musketeer at the bridge. I send in the hog rider. He has plenty of elixir, but he waits until the hog rider is at the tower to pit down the Inferno Tower. Makes sense. Then here we are again, same setup basically. I send in the hog rider, he gets melted by the goblin gang, but by the time he gets to the tower, that's when the Inferno Tower comes down. And here we are with the same subject. This guy's reaction time is just buns. I send in the hog rider and he just gets the timing all the way off. And here we are yet again. I try to predict the fireball, but I somehow forgot his reaction time is buns. And after the hog rider is about dead, that's when he pits down the Inferno Tower. And I clearly don't learn from my mistakes because I did another prediction fireball that missed the goblin gang. And as soon as the hog rider is dead, that's when he starts spamming the knight, goblin gang, and ice spirit. So that's interesting. And here we are yet again. I send in the hog rider with the prediction fireball, 5th time's a charm because I get it. But wait a second, that looked a little suspicious. I went back in replay mode just to see how this plays out, and as you can see, it's triple elixir. He has a fireball and a goblin barrel in his hand with 10 elixir, and my tower is only at 123 health. So you would imagine he throws the fireball first, but nope, this is a bot here, so he throws the goblin barrel first, waits a few seconds, and then throws the fireball. And moving forward in the investigation, we have SK Shiny, level 12, no clan, and as you can see, he starts this game off hot. Ice Wizard in the back, Tombstone, and Tornado in the back. I have high hopes for this one. Not only does he like pitting tornadoes in the back, he likes pitting them on the tower while there's no other troop on the tower. And don't even worry about what's happening on my side of the map. Like I said, these bots are cracked. But don't let that distract you from the fact that a hog rider got right to his tower and he put down a Tombstone about 3 years late. And later on in the match, I send a hog rider right at his tower. He puts a baby dragon in the pocket instead of defending. And as soon as the hog rider locks onto the tower, there goes the Tombstone. And moving forward, we have Frozen Mage here under investigation. Let's see if he meets the credentials. Level 12, no clan. Yup, he checks out. And this is just a minor slip up right here from Frozen Mage. He just deploys a musketeer at the bridge for no reason. And this is usually how bots face when they're under pressure. I have a musketeer on one side, the hog rider on the other side. He waits for the musketeer to lock onto the tower before pitting the skeletons down. And same thing with the hog rider, he waits until the hog gets to the tower before pitting the cannon down. Typical bot behavior. And here we are later in the match. I put some skeletons down in front of the hog rider to tank the daggers, and I throw a prediction fireball to catch the cannon, but of course it's a bot so it doesn't work. And looking into our next suspect, we have JK, level 12, no clan. Okay, sounds about right. I send a hog rider at the bridge, and he waits until the hog gets to the tower to pit down the Tesla. And then he pits down a knight already after the hog is dead. And here you can see he absolutely cooked me up with the X-bow, and after the tower is dead, he's still sensing the fireball. Great. And I also wanted to note that bots don't emote, they don't say good game, no thumbs up, nothing. And this is just some random footage of some bot behavior throughout the video while I wrap this video up. So that's how you know if you're facing a bot in Clash Royale. Have you faced a bot before? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like. Make sure to subscribe for more Clash Royale content. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.